What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to a divine message brought to you by the divine. We're going to see what's going down, what's popping, what's cracking. We're going to see what Oshun has to say, the voice chakra, authenticity, individuality, self-expression. Break through whatever is blocking your voice chakra. Express what needs to be expressed. Express how you want to express. For some of you, it's not normal what you're expressing. No one's ever expressed what you're meant to express and how you're meant to express it. And it's not limited. It's not limited by any art form. I feel like for a lot of you, it's your own art form. Maybe it's similar to what others have done. But your mode of expression makes it its own thing. And it makes you very happy. Whatever this is, it brings you a lot of joy. It feels like everything is eternally present when you're doing it. And you just want to do it. You just want to do it. This is a creation, a mode of creation that God helps you with. Your lower self helps you with. You could be looking in the air, not even looking at the canvas. And your other arms, your lower arms, could be doing all the work, all the painting. So I feel like you're a meditational deity. You're a meditational legend. You may have been Buddha, or you may have ascended very high in the meditational realms in past lives. You have multiple arms. You've unlocked multiple arms. Okay. Oshun of the crossroads, ascension, transformation, quantum leap. Yeah, your work has ascended. You're able to flow back and forth from what you're coming from. You're able to see clearly what you're coming from and be able to talk about it. But you're really expressing your new perspective, your newest ascension. Okay? So maybe your words, your voice is reminiscent of the past. But your intention is set on God, on the infinite, on you. Your intention is set on your infinite self. Your intention is that you will be infinitely blessed through what you say. So it's like there has been a crossroads, a quantum leap where you could either stay in the world that is pulling you, stay in the world that you're talking about, or you could talk to the future, talk to yourself. Spirit is saying it's more beneficial to talk to yourself and wait for others to come along than to stoop down your energy and talk to the past. So like I said, your voice may be reminiscent of the past, but you're really calling in those to ascend where you're at. And where you're at, you're not attached to your words. Your words are just something that flows. Your words is a lower side of you. Who you are doesn't need words. So this is an art form where what you're putting on the canvas isn't necessarily needed, but it's an element of life that is a gift. And you're showing that it could be massively important. You're showing that the lower chakras are a gift. Even when you've ascended to the highest realms, you could use the lower chakras as your instruments, especially the voice. That they could be just as important. That they could do things that the higher chakras can't. They have ways of expressing. They have a sense of humor. They have individuality. They store your memory. Okay. Motorcycles are relevant for some reason. Bikes. Okay. Mary Magdalene, what's up? Universal Christ. Universal Christ. You're creating in the universal Christ. You're creating with a love for all, with the wisdom that everything is you. And it's very blue. The energy is very, very blue, which is the throat chakra. So Spirit is really, really emphasizing our voice. That our voice sparks emotions. Our voice is our way of transmuting emotions. That our voice brings light, it brings love, it brings warmth. Our voice cools people down. Our voice is a monumental instrument. It could give people life. It could remind them of the past, inspire them for the future. Your voice makes people present. Your voice ascends people, gives them an element that's beyond their attachments. It's just pure beauty, it's a gift. Okay. Sophia, confusion. Purgatory. So you could have been put in a spot. You were put in a spot, a specific place where it was just you. And there was no proof that your voice was being used properly. There was no mirror in another soul that your voice is even working. And you had to find out for yourself. There was no mirror for you that could properly reflect you. Every mirror you would look at was muddled. It couldn't quite reflect the beautiful blue tone that you are. So you got put into this purgatory, this room, where you learned firsthand what you mean to people, because you learned firsthand what you mean to yourself. In this room, you learn to mourn for yourself. You learn to feel bad for yourself. You learn to care about yourself and be like, I know some people may not show the love, but I am proud of myself. I could cry about myself. I could cry about what I've been through. And I could heal myself. You taught yourself that you could heal yourself. No matter what heartbreak or problem you're going through, you taught yourself that you could do it yourself. And that is the essence of Christ. You can't heal someone else if you can't heal yourself. That's the truth. And many of us can heal ourselves, but we don't know it. And God made sure you know it. So you'll never feel any type of imposter syndrome, because you know what you've been through. You've been in the void. You've turned darkness into a rainbow. You saw the bright colors in a dark room. It's a third eye awakening. Third eye awakening. And a Capricorn awakening. His third eye is like a line, like a goat's eye. So this is union with the Capricorn. The structure. You're picking up where the Capricorn left off. The Capricorn leaves structure, leaves just pure building blocks. It may not be filled with love, but the Capricorn knows how to build. And what you're doing is you're going over what the Capricorn has built with love. And you're washing away what doesn't need to be there. And what could remain, you're filling it with love. Miracles. You're adding the element of miracles to the physical world. It's like we're entering the age of Aquarius, leaving Capricorn. And what happened during Capricorn was a lot of building, was a lot of maybe heartless building. The Capricorn could be very indifferent sometimes. They're not ruled by their emotions. Typically. So they built, in the age of Capricorn, we built incredible structure, incredible man-made elements. And what you're doing now is implementing miracles into the system, into the elements already created. You're showing that healing doesn't have to be all destruction. It doesn't have to be all death. You could renovate without destruction. That's the power of God. You could keep what you have, but fill it with the essence of God. All right, decision. Anything else, God? Anything else, Spirit? The Hermit. The Hermit. Keep your space. The card about looks like the scenery. Keep your space. Spirit is saying, close your eyes. You may be feeling like there's really nothing you want to do. There's really nothing I want to explore externally. I just want to close my eyes. Spirit is saying, perfect. Go for it. All right, last card, 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Feel this abundance. I'm speaking to somebody that when you close your eyes and you let go, you feel all the abundance in the universe. All right, King of Wands. I love you. God bless you. Bye.